Okay, hello student. Okay, in previous lecture we discussed about that repetition method and reiteration method. Okay, now we move forward. Okay, now we use the word latitude and the departure. Okay, so this is the topic we need to discuss here. Okay, because it will be helpful to finding your closing error. Okay, when you measure the horizontal angle at that time, this one help you. Okay, so first one is latitude. So latitude of the survey line may be defined as its coordinates length measured parallel to the true north or a magnetic north. Okay, what is that line? So line is measured with the parallel to the north direction. Okay, and the latitude of the line is positive when the measure in northward direction, or you can say in a upward direction, and is term as called a northing. Same as for the latitude is negative when the measure is in southward, means in a downward direction. Okay, everyone know there is a 4 quadrant. Okay, 1 2 3 4 based on the 0 degree 0 to 360 degree. Okay, so generally if you measure the direction in upward movement, here you can see that if you measure in a upward direction or northward, then the latitude will be positive, and when you measure in a southward direction or downward, then the latitude is called a negative. Okay, so that is the use of a latitude. Okay, so when it is negative, when the latitude is toward the south, it is negative. When the latitude is toward a north, it is a positive. Okay, same as for the, and also how you calculate that latitude. Okay, so what here you can say there is a survey line. Line means what? Length. Okay, and we measure it parallel to the north, so it means there is some angle. Okay, so you need to first measure the distance and some angle. Okay, when you multiply, you get that latitude of that line. Okay, so latitude line is what? The length is measured with respect to your north or south direction. Okay, then next one is departure. Departure of the survey line may be defined as the coordinate length measured at a right angle up to the east or west direction. The departure of a line is positive when the measure eastward and is termed as easting. Okay, and the departure is negative when it is measured in a western side. So same is here. If there is a 4 quadrant, so this one is called easting and this one is called west. Okay, when we measure a direction or a departure with respect to the west side, it's called a negative sign, and if it is in a western side, when we measure, then it's shown a positive sign. Okay, here you can show the equation that is L sin theta. Okay, L is the length of that line and sin theta is your angle, or you can say that meter. Okay, now here there is a sign is given to you based on their quadrant. Okay, like here in a whole circle bearing, if the angle is between 0 to 90 degree, that means it is in a first quadrant, and the latitude sign have a positive sign, also departure have a positive sign. But if it is a angle or a line is between 90 to 180 degree, that means it is in a second quadrant, and your sign it will be minus latitude and your departure will be positive. So based on reduced bearing or based on the whole circle bearing, you can find out that in which quadrant or which sign we need to mention here with the departure L. Okay, latitude and departure. Okay, so if the north thing, or you can say if it in the north, then it is so positive. Minus means what? Here you can say that it is north, south, east and west is there. Okay, this is the north, south, east and west is there. Okay, like in the first quadrant, the north is positive and east is positive, so means departure and the latitude both are positive. Same as for the second quadrant, here you can say the north, it is means south, so south means what? Negative, and east what? Positive. So here latitude is a negative in a second quadrant and that departure will be positive. Same as for the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, south is shown the negative sign and west is also negative sign. So here in a third quadrant, departure as well as the latitude both are negative. In a last quadrant, the north direction shown upward direction, so it shows the positive, and in west side, so that's why it's negative sign. Okay, so departure have a minus sign, okay, and latitude have a positive sign. Okay, so when you calculate at these types of basic funda, you need to clear in mind. Okay, when you solve the example, okay, that when we put a minus sign or when we put a negative sign, okay, that you need to understand. Okay, so now we solve the example based on that departure and the given in the bearing. Okay, here one example is given to you. Traverse survey was conducted and the data obtained is given in a table. Okay, we need to find the magnitude and the direction of the closing error that we discuss here. Okay, so after in a table, you can see that there is a data is given to you, that is the line AB, BC, CD and DA is measured and the length of the various line is given to you, that is the 156.4, that is the length of the AB, then 178.3, that is the length of the BC. Same as for the CD, and the length of D is given to you. Also the bearing of that line, it's also given to you in a data. Okay, like a bearing of a line AB is a 78.42, then sorry, this is by mistakenly, it is 1552 degree 30 minutes is there, then 251 degree 20 minutes is there, and 356 degree 12 minutes is there. Okay, so data is given to you. This is just for the example to understand how we calculate that closing error. Okay, latitude in departure using the length and the bearing. Okay, what we need to first, so now first we need to draw a rough sketch. Okay, for rough sketch, the data is already given to you, that is the length of the line AB and also bearing of the line AB. Okay, so here first, as we doing in a second semester, that in a compass survey, okay, first we need to draw a rough sketches. So that is the first, we need to draw the bearing length of AB. So here just we need to draw very accurately. Okay, that is your north, south, east and west line. Okay, this is the whole circle bearing is reading given to you. Why? Because it reading is up to the 360 degree. Okay, not in a mention, that is the north direction, west direction. So here the reading or bearing is given to you in which method? In a whole circle bearing method. Okay, so now first when we measure the line AB, and this is the always you can say the forebearing. Okay, not a back bearing, it's called a forebearing. So what is when with respect to north, the bearing given to AB line is 78 degree 42 minutes. So this is the your degree is 78 degree 42 minutes. Okay, I have already plot this diagram because I have much time, because if I draw that takes much time. Okay, same as for here, after drawing the P, Okay, next is what? The line BC. So the reading is 152. 150 is somewhere here. Okay, because it's more than one more than 90 and less than 180. Okay, so it's somewhere here. So I just roughly draw 152 degree 30 minutes. Okay, same as for here. The angle is 251. 251 means here 270 and 180. So it is between there. So here also draw with respect to north direction. Same as for here. Okay, so here what, with respect to north direction, the reading is given to you what, 356 degree 12 minutes. So when you measure, so it is 270 and 360. So between this, okay, in this, so just you need to do, then it indicate 356 degree and 12 minutes. Okay, this is your rough sketch. Okay, now we need to find that closing error using latitude and departure. Now here once more you need to draw a table, okay, for the data entry. Here you can see that length of that AB line, okay, and the whole circle bearing, that is already given in a data. Okay, this data is already given in a example. Okay, now we need to find that reduced bearing of that whole circle bearing, then that latitude and the departure. Okay, for reduced bearing, all of you know how to find the reduced bearing from the whole circle bearing. So try to find out yourself. Okay, and you need to write here when it will help you. Okay, in example, the expert or examiner asks in a reduced bearing as well as in a whole circle bearing. So you need to prepare with the both value, if it is a whole circle bearing matter or it is a reduced bearing matter. Okay, so in both method you need to solve the example, because in exam any types of example may be asked. Okay, so just you need to decide, just for the example, why we need to take this reduced bearing. Okay, for one example I will solve this one, okay, for you, so you can understand why we need to calculate that reduced bearing method. Okay, here also we need to find that latitude and the departure. Okay, for that the equation is used. For the latitude is equal to L cos theta and for the departure is equal to N sin theta. Here the equation is given to you, but the sign we need to put here, that is the positive sign or negative sign, okay, based on this bearing or based on this data. Okay, only based on this bearing you can put a positive sign or a negative sign. Okay, okay, now we calculate the latitude of a BC line. Okay, first we need to calculate that. Okay, start with the AB line, don't worry. Okay, so what the latitude of, you have equation L cos theta. Okay, what is the L? The length is given to you, L equal to 156.4, multiply cos theta, cos as it is, and theta is given to us 78 degree 42 minutes. Okay, this data is given to you. So when you find that, okay, what is that? Cos 78 degrees and 42 minutes multiply with 156.4. So it gives you the value is 30.64. Okay, so 30.64 value, this is a latitude. Okay, this is given based on that is the whole circle bearing method. Right now I don't know the value of RB. Okay, just you need to calculate and find that match with this value. If it is match this value, then it the correct answer. And you know this angle is 78 degree. means what? It is in a first quadrant. So in a first quadrant, the latitude and the departure both are positive. So here you can see that plus 30.64 is given. Okay, same as for the sin theta. Okay, so for the departure, so departure is sin theta, sin 78 degree, 42 minutes is there, multiply with 156.4. okay, then answer is 153.36. okay, so here the reading is 30.64 and the second reading is 153.36 is given. That is their latitude and departure for the line of AB. Now for the BC. Okay, for the BC line, we need to show that there is a 153 degree. 153 degree means what? That is the more than 90 degrees. So it is in a second quadrant. But in a second quadrant, okay, the north or you can say the south is so the negative. We need to put in a latitude there is a negative sign. Okay, so at that time if the data given in a radius bearing, okay, if the data is not given in a whole circle bearing and data given in a negative or in a radius bearing, so at that time you need to convert. If the data is given only this south 27 degree 30 minutes towards the east, okay, at that time you need to understand that this bearing, okay, in which quadrant, that you need to understand, and based on that you need to put sign. Okay, because here you can see that if I write that what first the latitude, the cos theta, so the cos theta equal to 27 degree and 30 minutes multiply with the distance is what? That is the 178. okay, 178.3. okay, so now the answer is what? 158. yes, answer is right, 158.15. but what is the sign of this latitude? Okay, because if the bearing is already given in a radius bearing, that means the sign is positive or negative. So here you can see that in this bearing is in a southern direction or in a second quadrant. So in a second quadrant you can show that latitude is a minus. Okay, so you can put a minus sign. Okay, but if the reading is given in a whole circle bearing method, so at that time you don't need to put a minus sign, it's already there. Why? Look there, 152 degree 30 minutes multiply with 178.3 degree. Here you can see that there is a minus sign is already there. Okay, so if the whole circle bearing is there, okay, no need to put the additional sign is here, one minus or plus. But if the data is given in a reduced bearing, at that time you need to put a positive sign or a minus sign here. Okay, same as for the departure, sin theta 152 degree 30 minutes multiply with 178.3. so here you can see that there is a positive value. Why? Because in a eastern side, okay, or towards the eastern, so eastern is a positive. Okay, so that's why the positive value is here 82.32. okay, so this is the procedure to find out that latitude and the departure. Okay, so now we need to solve all the value, okay, for yourself. Okay, try yourself to find out that latitude and the departure of the CD line and the DA line, and also you need to calculate that sigma L and sigma D, or summation L or sigma D, summation algebraic sum of this. Okay, you need to just add the all data. If there is a minus, then you need to subtract. If there is a positive, so you need to add in the sigma L. So what we need to find that after finding sigma L and sigma D, okay, we need to find out that closing error. Okay, you have the equation of closing error. Okay, so you have the equation of a closing error, sigma L square plus sigma D square. Okay, I have already the sigma L. Okay, in above equation example you need to solve or find that latitude and departure, and after that you will in position to find that sigma L and sigma D. But I have already this data, so I just use that equation of closing error and find the sigma L and sigma D. Okay, and that find the closing error. For now, after finding the sigma L, okay, there is a one. If the what? If the sigma L is equal to 0 and sigma D is equal to 0, then what we need to do? What is meaning? Okay, first we need to understand what is meaning. If the here we put some value, okay, because there is some value of the sigma L or a summation or departure. Okay, but if the summation of departure and the summation of the latitude is a 0, that means what? That our traverse is a closed traverse, and it is the first point and the last point of the bearing we measure is exactly coincide. So that means there is a no closing error. Okay, we don't need to find this closing error. Okay, because it is a coincidence, so there is a 0 error is there. Okay, but if there is a non-zero value of a summation departure of sum of the departure and sum of the latitude is non-zero, then we need to find that closing error. Okay, so when we need to find that closing error, now you are understand. Okay, after finding the closing error, we need to find the direction, that what is the direction of a closing error. Okay, so for that there is a equation. Okay, for finding the direction of a closing error, you can say that is the direction of a closing error is what you can say right here, tan theta is equal to the sigma D divided by L. Okay, sum of departure and sum of latitude. Okay, here also we have the value 0.26 and 0.63, so which give you some value. So theta equal to 22 degree, 25 minutes and 33 seconds is there. Okay, now when you find there is a value in a point value, okay, like here when you find that is 0.20 bhagya 0.63, so it is in a point value. Also we have to inverse. So first we need to find that tan inverse. That answer is gives you okay, 0.20 divided by 0.63. Okay, it's give you, sorry, 26 is there. 0.26 divided by 0.63. Okay, so it give you some value 0.4126. Okay, now this value 0.46 we need to convert into degree. Also we need to find the tan theta. So when we go, that is the theta is equal to what? Theta equal to tan inverse, that is the value 0.41 is there. So now we need to use that scientific calculator tan inverse, and then answer which give you the value is 22.42 degree. Okay, now we know that is the 22 means the whole number is we need to take, that is the 22 degree. Now once again we need to convert that 0.04226 value into degree. So once again just we need to write in a scientific value and just click on this degree button and just put an answer. It give you that 25 degree. Okay, 25 minutes. 0 degree 25 means 25 minutes is there. Now also we have some value 21.36. So once again we need to find 21.36 in a degree. Okay, so it show you the 21 degree 21 minutes. So just we need to round out, it show 22. You can write here. Okay, so this is the your final answer, theta equal to. Now this angle is fine, but this angle is in a which direction, that or in a which quadrant, that we need to mention here. Okay, so here you can see that that is our sigma L and the sigma D is what. So when you find that sigma D and the sigma L, okay, sorry, sigma D and the sigma L, we need to check the sign of this. And if it is positive, both are positive, that is in the first quadrant. If the latitude is minus and the departure is a positive, that is in the second quadrant. If the latitude is a negative and the departure is a positive, so is also negative, then it is in a third quadrant. Then same as for that, both latitude is a positive and the departure is negative, when it is in a fourth quadrant. Okay, this is the sum for the summation of L and summation of D. Okay, now we have a value of a sigma D and sigma D, both are minus. Okay, so the latitude and departure both are negative, so the closing line in a south and a west direction. Okay, so reduced bearing also you need to find, that is the whole circle bearing method. The data, the final theta is given in a whole circle bearing method. Okay, but if you find that reduced bearing method, that you need to find out that 22 degree 25 minute and that 22 minutes is in a which quadrant. So it is both are minus, so that means it is south 22 degree 25 minutes and 22 minutes is there towards west. Okay, so this is your final answer in a reduced bearing method. Understood? So that's why we need to find out that reduced bearing method. Okay.